little butterflies. So it's been a while since I did a video. I've been doing music covers and stuff for Instagram, and I didn't do anything for YouTube that much. So I was thinking about what to do, and I got it. Before that, look at my makeup, look at my eyes, look at my eyes. How does it look? I love it so much. It's like gold and pink. It's like awesome. I love it. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it down in the comments. So today we're gonna talk about dating. Yes. So I wanted to talk about this because I think it's about time. It's about time that we start dating for dating. Nowadays, like that we just like pour ourselves into a man who does not give a shit about us. Like that is outright disrespectful. That's outright disrespectful. It's about time we date men. Yeah, it's about time we date the actual men. Back in the days, men used to fight for woman's attention. Men used to give out so much so that a woman marries him. Like, that's how much he used to do. Now it's like, oh my god, you didn't text first. Oh my god, you didn't call me first. So why should I call you? Here's your lip balm, sir. So, this is like, it's like a canon event, right? We find a guy who we think is like perfect, who's like, oh my god, the prince charming of our life, the love of our life, the prince charming kind of vibes. And he does something, maybe he leaves or he make you leave, something like that. And like, you took, you take so many time to move on, right? We have all been there, we've all done that. So like, I've seen all my best friends going through something like that, and I myself has went through that. So I think I have the right to talk about this. So, from my experience, I dated this guy, and like, he was like, oh my god, I've put him up in a pedestal so much that he was like the only guy in the world for me. Like, he's like, oh my god, like nobody's better than him, nobody's gonna understand me like him, nobody's there like him, kind of like the love of my life, the man I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with. I was 16. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. I was 16, so yeah. Anyways, so he at first the initial stage, men are not themselves. Yes, most men, like most boys, not men, most boys are not themselves. They act like they are and they will give you the entire world. They promise you shit, and they're like, oh my god, I'll be there for you, I'll marry you, blah 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 blah. You're the only girl I want. And then they go cheat, or they're like, they after like 5 months they doesn't give a shit about you, like they ghost you. Like, I cannot understand how these men work. Like, do we all have avoidant attachment style? What the fuck? So I'm a person who has like anxious attachment style. So when I dated this guy, I was so attached to this guy. I was so attached to him. Like, I was so attached to the point, like, I forgot myself as a person. My mood depended on everything he does. If he gave me attention, I'm happy. If he does not give me attention, I'm not happy. And this guy, at first, he was like very good. He was like awesome, like, the dream bad guy he was. Then later on, like, he started ignoring me. He started making less time for me. He was making blah 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 different excuses for, like, he's like, oh, I was sleeping, oh, I was eating, blah blah blah, kind of like that stuff. Story time. If you want a story time on this, let me know, comment down below, I'll tell you. So story time is for another video, but it was basically shit. So most of the time I blamed it on myself, and he ignored me. I was like, maybe I'm not doing the right thing. I'm not to make him look at me. I was like, look at me, I was like a circus clown or something. Yes, I am exposing myself. Yes, I was like a fucking circus clown. I was like, oh my god, look at me, look at me. Give me attention. I do all this stupid stuff for him to look at me. He should give you attention. Yeah, life is busy. Everyone has their own thing to do, but can you not take like 5 minutes of your time to talk to your girlfriend? A guy who doesn't like give a shit about you, you don't deserve this. He doesn't deserve you. Like, what the hell do you mean? Like, just like imagine, just like think about it. Will your future husband do this? Will your future husband leave you on scene for hours? Will your future husband don't give a shit about you when you cry? Will your future husband like start an argument when you tell him something that bothers you? Like, sometimes you just have to be like that and move on. Okay, so I had this best friend when I was in school. I had this best friend I still have. She dated this guy who didn't give a flying fuck about her. Literally, he doesn't give a shit about her. Everybody can see that. So obviously she was so much in love and she put him up in a pedestal, and she was like, love makes you blind, and she was like, oh, he did this to me at first, he will change, he will not change, trust me on this, he will never change. The way he acts right now is him. At the initial stage he's gonna be love bombing you. Guys gonna, guys are trying to get you on, to trust them, to love them, right? So they'll act all sweet and they'll act all this and that. I'm not demonizing guys, but most of the guys are like this. Most of the guys I know, boys I know, are like this. So if he is like at the initial stage, he was so sweet, he was this, blah blah blah. Then after that, he doesn't communicate. He's like, he ignores you and like starts an argument when you say something about his behavior. That's the real him. Him ignoring you, him doesn't give a shit about you, that's him. That's the actual him. In the relationship I told you about, the guy I told you about, the coolest and bravest thing I did was break up. Yeah, so it took me a while to move on from this guy. Like, it was like, oh, at that time it felt like my world fell apart, because I had attached my entire identity to this guy. So I was like, oh my god, I can't live without him. How can I live without him? You can. You were born without him, miss. Like, you could, like, it has nothing to do with him actually. It's basically like you're the one torturing yourself. You have this image of him in your head. He's like the perfect version of him, the version you want him to be in your head. And you are fixated on that. You're like, oh, he'll change into this guy. Maybe he has a problem. He'll change into this guy. He won't. That guy is in your head. So you have to get out of your head and step into reality and realize that this guy is not it. The guy who doesn't give a shit about you, you shouldn't give a shit about him either. Yeah, that's how it should work. Because, dating is fun, but like wasting your time on like guys like that, ain't it? So if you're dating a guy and you're wondering like, oh, does he love me? Like, if you have a doubt in your head that you're like, oh, does he love me? Like, does he care about me? Most probably he don't. Because let me tell you one thing about men. Men, like, when they love, they know how to show it. Like, if a guy loves you, you'll know. Like, they'll let you know that they love you. Like, I don't know if you ever had a guy best friend who likes you, because they show it in the most sleek way. You'll know. They'll put efforts in. They'll like, do things that make you realize that they like you. So if you're in doubt, that ever doubting like a guy likes you or not, he probably don't. The reason why you can move on from this guy is most probably because you have put him on this pedestal. Like, you imagine him to be the greatest guy in the world. You're like, oh my god, there's no one like him, no one understands me like him, like he's the love of my life, blah blah blah. He isn't. Okay, if a guy did you wrong and you broke up with him, eventually you'll start having guilt. You'll be like, oh my god, did I do this right? Did I not try hard enough? Did I let something go that was supposed to be in my life? No, most probably God saved you. Yeah, like when this guilt comes, you'll be overthinking and you'll probably like have the urge to text them or call them or contact them to patch up and try again, like, oh, maybe I can change him when I try again. When you have those thoughts, remind yourself why you broke up with him again and again. You have to get out of your head. You have to step into reality and realize that he's not the person you're like you have put on the pedestal. He's not that person. He is like, you have imagined the perfect, your ideal version of him. He's not all that. He's just a dude. Stop dating insecure losers. Oh my god, I have to talk about this. So I've seen like my best friends date guys who are like, who tells you what to do, who gets jealous all the time. Okay, being jealous is good. It's a sign that okay, he actually cares about you. And it's not only guys who get jealous. I also get jealous. Women also get jealous. But there's always a boundary. There's always a point where you should stop being jealous and be like, oh my god, you can't go out with this guy, you can't do this with this person, like not even this guy, just like you can't go with this person, you can't go to this place, you can't do this without me, you can't go anywhere without me, like you can't wear this less dress, like that's just outright disrespectful. Like, who is he to tell you what to do? The fuck? Oh my god. Okay, this is outraging for me because I've seen my best friends being in relationship like this and the guys act like that, and I'm like, I just want to punch their face. It's a thing. It's a thing where you hate your best friend's boyfriend and ex with your entire life, right? Guys you date are jealous like that. It's like extremely obsessive and controlling. It's probably because they are extremely insecure about themselves. Most probably because he's like he has a tendency to cheat, or because he's just and also because he's just an insecure loser. Like bro does bro has to get his shit together. You know what I mean? If you're talking shit about the guy you're dating to your best friend, that's the biggest sign that you should leave. Why would you talk shit about your future husband? Like, your future husband should be your best friend, right? Should be someone who you're close to. It doesn't mean like it's flawless, but like, it should be you're dating someone. You should be dating someone who you accept as a person, who you admire, who you like, you know who you're proud of, who you look up to. Like, you never go to another person and talk shit about your best friend, right? Exactly like that. If you go and talk shit to your best friend about the guy you're dating, then probably he's not the one. He is not the one. Like, he's not the person, because if he gives you a reason to talk shit about, he's not the one. He's not the person. Like, you should not be dating him. You get into a situationship and you're like, you talk to this guy and he's like, I don't want to put a label on this. I am like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm busy. Run. Mama's boys, run. Like, I think mama's boys are the biggest red flags, right? Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting flashbacks over the mama's boy I have met. It's traumatizing. It's genuinely traumatizing. It's genuinely traumatizing to even be in the vicinity of a mama's boy. Oh my god. So, mama's boys, like, I don't think I need to explain about mama's boys. You need to run. When you're dating, you have to put boundaries. You have to realize that you deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve that. You deserve princess treatment. You deserve queen treatment, and nothing less than that. You have to treat yourself like that. You have to put yourself on a pedestal so that when someone disrespects you, like whoever it be, whether it's your situationship, whether it's your long-term relationship, whether it's the guy you met like 2 days ago, if this person disrespect you, you have to learn to leave. You have to learn to put yourself first so that you can leave. That's the only way. And also you have to like get out of your head and realize that this is not the reality. This is just my mind playing with me, my mind sabotaging me. I know a lot of you struggling with relationships, and I wanted to put this out so I can help all my besties here. Yay! So that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Love you. Love yourself. Take care of yourself, and like leave that man, leave that guy. He's not the one. Also, drink water. Stay hydrated means stay hydrated, my little butterflies.